Christy.
Hi, James.
It's so good to be with you here today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Wonderful. We are here to talk to you today about Infiniti matrix stem cell therapy.
Yes.
And I learned about this from you, Christy. Can you tell me how you found out about Infiniti matrix?
Yes. First of all, my husband was diagnosed in 2016 with an inoperable tumor in his spinal cord. And you will be doing an interview with him later, so I'll save all the details for that. But a friend told us about the Infiniti matrix stem cell therapy, and we had tried everything, like everything, and nothing worked. And so the doctors were just managing his decline.
Wow.
And pain and spasms and all that good stuff. And so I went to a meeting where they had a seminar, and they were just an educational seminar where they were telling all about stem cells, and not just their stem cells, but all types of stem cells. So they had done all this research for me that we had been researching for years. And truthfully, when I went to that first meeting, it kind of it reminded me of a multi-level marketing, how they do the dinner and they have a presentation. So I was kind of waiting for a sales pitch, which never came, because it is not that type of a business. It is just an educational seminar. And so they want to educate everybody about this amazing medical breakthrough. So I went, and I really thought it was too good to be true. I couldn't wrap my mind around that something could be this good. And so I went home and I told my husband, and then the next month they came back and did another seminar, and I talked to him, and he decided to make sure he was able to come. And he came, and within 10 minutes, he looked over and he said, "This is God." And we live by faith. We're ministers, you know. I mean, it's no joke. It's not for the faint of heart.
Right.
And so a friend helped us put together a GoFundMe. And we figured it would probably take a few months to get the money in that he would need for the stem cells. But in about 2 weeks, it all came in. So we were able to get his stem cells. And then about probably 2 weeks later, we had another $1,500. So I was in communication with the corporate office, because they are really good about following up with us on if we're having any reactions or how do we feel, has anything changed and all that. And I told them that I really wanted to try to do this too, but all I had was $1,500, so we were going to have to wait. And they allowed me to pay $1,500 down and worked out a payment plan for me.
Wow.
So I was able to be blessed as well.
Wow.
And for those of you that are primary caregivers, you know that your health gets put on the back burner.
Yeah.
All of your emotional energy, your prayers, your everything you've got goes towards them. And so I didn't even have a doctor. My health went way back.
Wow.
So I would go to this one clinic, and right before I got my stem cells, they drew blood and told me I had diabetes. Now, you have to understand, I was a size 24 the day I got my stem cells. And maybe you can put my before picture in here somehow and show you guys.
Yes.
It's unbelievable. So I had 2 days after I got mine. I had about 2 days of detox, and my detox was different than anybody else's I've heard of. I was literally having to be very close to the restroom. And then after that, it just kind of, it reset something in my body. And I started dropping weight like crazy. Literally. The first probably 40 days, I probably lost 40 pounds.
That's amazing.
I had not changed my diet. We haven't started exercising even yet. But it's still, I'm down 53 pounds, and I'm a size 14, 16.
Wow. You look like a new person.
I feel like a new person.
You look like a new person. It's amazing, the transformation that's happened.
It's so God.
Yeah.
So God.
It is.
And I know that in the intro and all through everywhere, you're going to hear, this did not heal me. But what this did was it went into my body and gave my body the building blocks my body needed to heal itself.
Right.
So it activated the internal repair system that God created within us all. So, you know, as a children, as you grow up, you break a leg or you get hurt, they heal really fast. When you're our age, not so much.
Not so much.
So not only did I start dropping weight, I am no longer diabetic.
Praise God.
I had my blood drawn maybe 2 months ago, and it had gone down, I think 100 points, my A1C.
Wow.
I had extreme painful arthritis in my hands to where at night I would squeeze them and I would lay on them. They hurt so bad. That went away so fast, I didn't even realize it was gone until somebody asked me if it could help with their arthritis. I made a list of all the issues that I was having before the stem cells. My husband and I both sat down and did this. Started with thin hair. I wear contacts. Obviously the knees, the weight, the pain in my left hip, everything. We went all the way down our bodies to our toes. We talked about any medicine we take and everything. So we made this comprehensive list because once the stem cells started working, it was like checking off all these littler things before the bigger things could actually get healed. I think I'm saying that right. And if you see all the little things being resolved, it gives you enough, I don't know how to say that.
Hope, faith, excitement that the bigger things are coming.
Yes.
Yeah. Because the bigger things take sometimes a little bit more time.
Yes.
Than some of these little issues. And if you don't write them down ahead of time, you may not even realize
what
happened until you're going along, like you said, at some point, and you go, wait a minute, I don't have this pain. I don't have this issue. I don't have this problem.
Yeah.
It's pretty astounding.
It has been incredible. I used to be so tired all the time. I didn't sleep well, so I didn't wake well. So I would wake up and I would need caffeine. I would need carbs. I would need sugar all day long just to give me enough energy to make it through the day. Now I drink water 90% of the time. And I wake up probably 6 or 7 every morning. By 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock at the latest, I'm in full dress, full makeup, hair done, and downstairs ready to start my day. And I don't stop. I probably slow down about 6 o'clock and then am ready to wind down. But I can't take a nap. Like I've taken one nap since this started. I'll lay down and I'm tired, but my mind is so firing on all cylinders, and I've not had that in a very long time. So
you feel younger, it sounds like.
Yes, and wrinkles are disappearing. Literally, They are disappearing. Like I promise, I think we are aging backwards.
You look like it, because I've known you since well before you got the stem cell therapy, the Infiniti Matrix stem cell therapy. And now you look like a different person. You really do. It's amazing, the change.
I got to see a granddaughter about 2 weeks ago, and she hadn't seen me in several months, like 6 months. She saw me and let out a scream going, "Oh my gosh, you look incredible." And that made it all worth it. That was very special.
It feels pretty good, doesn't it?
Yes.
Well, this is very, very exciting. And how can people, if they're interested, find out more about Infiniti Matrix stem cell therapy?
Well, you can either respond to wherever you're seeing this video and somebody will get back with you, or you can go to a website called healing-revolution.com. And on there, that is the corporate office of this company. And you can watch a video presentation, and it's done by a doctor. And so it's really medical, so it tells a lot more the medical side. It has some testimonies on it. It has a book that you can download, and it has a consultation form. If you fill out the consultation form, you get a free medical consultation valued at $250. Or all over the nation, we have different meetings that people come to. My husband and I volunteer with the company now, and so we have started helping them set up meetings in Oklahoma. And so we have 4 different cities in Oklahoma that have meetings one night a month. So if you can't find a presentation online, you can sure find one somewhere close to you.
Excellent.